Hello everyone, welcome all to the NCERT series, class 6, chapter 3, that is motions of the earth. So let's go through the pages first. See, as you can see, the third chapter is motions of the earth. Now let us go to the third chapter and let's see what is there in the chapter first. As you can see, this is the third chapter, that is motions of the earth. Here we get to see that rotation, revolution, orbital planes, circle of illumination. Next, what else? Yeah, revolution. And that here in the picture what they are showing, that is summer solstice and winter solstice. Okay, so these are the major topics that we have to cover from chapter 3, that is motions of the earth. After that, exercises are there. Same thing I have written here, like more from the chapter 3 motions of the earth, we get to learn about rotation, revolution, orbital plane, circle of illumination, that is circle of illumination, not parallel of illumination, day and night of the earth due to rotation, revolution of the earth and seasons, leap year, elliptical orbit, solstice, that is summer, winter and equinox. First one is rotation. So what is rotation? A rotation is a circular movement of an object around a center of rotation. If three-dimensional objects like the earth, moon and other planets always rotate around an imaginary line, it is called a rotation axis. If the axis passes through the body's center of mass, the body is said to rotate upon itself or spin. So now we will see what is meant by rotation of the earth. So earth rotates on its axis from west to east, and the sun and the moon appear to move from east to west across the sky. The spinning of the earth around its axis is called rotation. The axis has an angle of 23.5 degree and is perpendicular to the plane of Earth's orbit. This means the Earth is tilted on its axis, and because of this tilt, the northern and the southern hemispheres lean in a direction away from the sun. The rotation of the Earth divides it into two halves. The one side of the Earth is half lit up and the other side is full of dark, which gives rise to day and night. The direction of the Earth's rotation depends on the direction of viewing. When viewed looking down from the North Pole, Earth spins counterclockwise. On the contrary, when viewed looking down from the South Pole, the Earth spins in the clockwise direction. Importance of the Earth rotation is because of Earth's rotation, only we witness days and nights, and not only this, tides in the oceans and seas also we can see. Now we will see about revolution. What is meant by revolution? Revolution is often used as a synonym for rotation. However, in many fields like astronomy and its related subjects, revolution is referred to as an orbital revolution. It is used when one body moves around another, while rotation means moving around the axis. For example, the moon revolves around the earth and the earth revolves around the sun. The movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path is called a revolution. The earth revolves from west to east, that is in the anti-clockwise direction. The one revolution of the earth around the sun takes around 1 year or precisely 365.242 days. Revolution speed of the earth is 30 km per second. So what is the importance of the revolution then? Revolution causes seasons. Revolution creates perihelion and aphelion. Perihelion occurs when the earth is closest to the sun. Aphelion occurs when the earth is far from the sun. Revolution has a direct influence on the varied length of day and night time. The duration of days and nights are the same at the equator. This is known as the equinox. The duration of days and nights vary in northern and southern hemisphere. This is known as solstice. I hope now you are clear about rotation and revolution. Rotation means turning on its own axis. Revolution occurs when one body moves around another. Orbital plane is like an imaginary flat tilted disk in space where the Earth travels as it goes around the Sun, forming the path of the Earth. It's the surface that contains the Earth's yearly journey, and its tilt is why we have seasons. Think of like this. The earth moves in a fixed path around the sun like a car on a racetrack. The racetrack isn't perfectly flat like a table. It's a slanted flat surface that contains the entire orbit. Next one is circle of illumination. That is not parallel of illumination, that has to be circle of illumination. So, what is meant by circle of illumination? The circle of illumination is the imaginary line on Earth that divides the part of the planet experiencing day from the part experiencing night. So, now the question is why it has existence. See, apply the simple logic. Since the Earth is spherical, the sun's light can only illuminate one half at a time. Next concept is day and night on the earth due to rotation. We have already seen this. Rotation causes day and night because the earth spins on its axis. So one side faces the sun while the opposite side faces away. That has to be night. As it rotates, places move from light to dark and back, creating the 24-hour cycle like a spinning ball with a torch on it. Next one is revolution of the earth and seasons. As we have already learned this thing that revolution causes seasons. That is, earth's revolution is its yearly journey around the sun in an oval path taking 365.25 days. Sometimes it may be 366 days. That's called leap year. A leap year is a year with 366 days, adding an extra day to keep our calendar aligned with Earth's orbit around the Sun, which takes about 365.24 days, preventing seasons from drifting over time. Generally, a year divisible by 4 is a leap year, but century years are skipped unless divisible by 400, ensuring accuracy. So how we can calculate this leap year? That's a simple technique. A year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4. Some exceptions are there, like if the year is divisible by 100, it is not a leap year. So some examples are given below, like 2024 is divisible by 4, so it was a leap year. 2025 is not divisible by 4, so it's a common year. I hope you got this. Leap year is means extra one day. That is February 29. The next concept is elliptical orbit. So what is meant by an elliptical orbit? An elliptical orbit is an oval shaped path followed by celestial bodies such as moon, sun, planets, etc. So many of you might be thinking why all the celestial bodies has to be take that elliptical path only. That answer to this is Kepler's first law. Now we will see about solstice, that is summer solstice, winter solstice and equinox. Solstice refers to a day with either the longest day or the shortest day. The two solstices in a year are winter solstice and summer solstice. Winter solstice fall on December 22 and summer solstice fall on June 21st. Now next is equinox. What is meant by equinox? Equinox refers to a day with an equal duration of day and night. We have two equinoxes in a year, which are spring equinox on March 21st and autumn equinox on September 23rd. You can see in the picture all the equinoxes and the solstices. So that's a wrap for this chapter, and I will see you in the next one.